Welcome to the Most Potent Podcast.
Shit get the most potent, girl.
We got a new guest with us today, you feel me? He ain't a guest, but he knew. You feel me?
He knew, but he ain't new.
No. He ain't new, he knew the y'all.
Yeah. Oh, he introduced yourself, man.
Hey, it's B Ball Out, the best one, you feel me? Fuck all the rest of them. But you know, we got gang here, you know what I'm saying? On the Potent Podcast.
The most potent.
Shit gonna smell in the air, then you can hear it over there. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
We on the next show.
Man, my next show is Wednesday. I really could go. I had one tonight, honestly, but yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
DJ Dallas just texted me telling me I was the Luma.
The other day, bro, I was so tired, fool. Bro, I fell asleep in the club. I was acting like I was drugged out. I was like fighting that shit, and I was like, oh, I'm trying to act like I'm.
Sure, I'm really tired.
Popped it down or some shit. Yeah, I know that, bro. That lady was talking about me. She was talking about people look dry in the crowd and shit. And then old girl sing. She come tap my leg like.
Should have drunk some.
Like I'm playing it off, but I'm really tired. But that last blink, I put my head down. That last blink was strong as fuck, man. I'm like,
I had to re-listen.
Nigga, that happened.
That last blink.
That nigga said blink. I said, this nigga say last drink. I said, no, you put a B in front of that bitch. This nigga said,
I was gonna do it too.
I ain't
been working. I'm talking about my feet all day. I'm 3 hours of sleep.
On Saturday.
Whenever this that show was.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's y'all question? So, I've been seeing a lot of posts lately. A whole bunch of bickering between men and women. Really black community. It's really starting to get sickening and sad. Like, cause it's our own demise. But we want to talk about it. We want to talk about men and them. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of self-reflection. Like, I want to know, like, what's your definition of a man? It has to change from childhood to adulthood. Yeah. Change.
Definitely said change.
Sound nigga say.
Marriage, for me, I'm gonna say marriage ain't changed. But like all details have facts. Like come trying to say you a man, right? They try to make it way in and put you in like over pedestal. You try to say you're supposed to be a father, daddy, husband, plus an acrobat, a gamer, streamer, stockbroker, doctor. They put you at a standpoint where they face it like, okay, you're supposed to be this and some. Like, I am this, and I'm a little bit of that. But you're not gonna tell me who the fuck I am and who I'm not. Like, as a man, I can say I'm supposed to. As a man, you're usually supposed to be a man. The person who brings in the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Break down your definition for the people.
Bring in the bread. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the household, make everything so straight. Be there to what? For anything, like you're supposed to be the backbone. You're supposed to be the backbone of everything. The truth be told, not of everybody, not of just of your household, the world. You know what I'm saying? Your whole. You're supposed to be putting food on the table, bringing bread home. I ain't necessarily say you're supposed to be the cook, but you gotta know how to. You know what I'm saying? To eat, you gonna have to cook. You feel me? So you gotta know how to productively produce. So, you know what I'm saying? Something for, you know what I'm saying? To stim yourself to. As in just. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with the bills. Shit. All the way around. Just you supposed to be a man who just had everything cultivated in the house. Now everything gets taken care of inside the space. As a man, you do that, but if you have a wife, you're supposed to have somebody else that contributes. Not to say that she doesn't have her own shit going on. But if you keeping everything in this bitch up, somebody gonna have to you know what I'm saying, place this bitch and keep that hoe clean. You feel me? Make it like I got, cause I just came here to put it down. I gotta go back out.
Don't go too far. We just talking about this.
That's a man.
He's talking about
What you supposed to do?
We can talk about it.
Man. Facts. Supposed to be the man, supposed to be able to defend me. Anybody I'm around, I'm gonna say myself for shit shot. Man, you supposed to be able to defend.
Hey, what you think? What's your definition of a man?
Definition of a man, I feel like, is the provider and protector. So, but honestly, how society is trying to portray the roles of a man and a woman, I feel like the traditional ways, they're just starting to die out. So like niggas is just wilding right now.
Yeah, ain't no tradition.
Niggas, women think they men is acting real feminine.
I ain't gonna lie. I tradition.
So honestly, I
As
don't
far as
know.
what you talking about, it flew out the window. Like, they're my generation.
Niggas on TikTok going hill.
My mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? They had a 2-parent household. Like, they know what a 2-parent household look like.
Oh, I'm saying, nigga. I be doing it too, but yeah.
Nah.
I be doing it
So
right.
you ain't doing it too. So what you feel like your definition of what way?
Blessing.
Appreciate it.
Okay, all right, no bad. 3 on the job.
Yeah. Through the ball.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
out.
The best barber in the
Get
eight.
at him.
The best barber in the eight. The best barber in the eight.
This ball in Texas.
Stop letting people play in your head, man.
Get up with me. Get you right.
Hey, any other barber just playing in your head, man.
I'm fucking
Pushing you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot shout.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to
My
him.
definition of a
Nah,
man
it's too late now. Y'all niggas already.
would be how consistent.
Consistency.
Yeah, being a man is being consistent, and that's just in anything. It don't even it can be just be consistent, be the best at whatever you're doing. That's just whatever it is you choose to be or you choose to do. You be the best at it and stay on it. So consistency and being thorough. And then at the same time, impetuous too. You can't forget about that.
Y'all remember that word?
Yeah, remember that.
Second time.
Okay.
We gonna start counting how many times you do it.
I'm being real. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Colonial.
I'm about to say spell it.
We had him define it last time.
I know he know what it means. I know he do though.
I ain't playing no Spanish. I'm too.
My definition of a man, protector, a provider, but also a little bit more like to be going to yourself, like having your, you know what I'm saying, or keeping your word. As a man, the only thing you got is your word. You gotta always make sure
Words in your nuts. Nuts, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? No breast stank.
Hey, man.
Nah, for sure. Gotta be a
In that case, you gotta hold your nuts up, you know what I'm saying?
And your
Also-
instinct. Your instinct too.
True, that's true.
Your instinct.
Always. You just gotta make sure you have your morals, you stick to them as a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't BS, don't BS nothing. As a man, because if you're a provider, people looking at you like, you know what I'm saying, a protector, provider, whatever, helping, like, just a strong man, you got good traits. You could not put.
What shit am I doing?
Going next.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
Alright, my definition of a man is, I feel like a man is, I'm gonna piggyback on what Kev said, the shit show, and he's supposed to be a man of his word. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. My other definition, I guess, going into a man, how I would define a man would be a leader. Leadership qualities. Gotta be able to be understandable teacher. I feel like real man has patience. And I feel like a real man has discipline. He know when to say no. And he know when to go.
Yeah, I want to start off with you had said as our perception of a man changed since being a child. And I'm gonna say it has. Like at first as a kid, I thought being a man was being a tough guy, being stone face in the face of danger. You just all the typical testosterone.
Macho.
Yeah, all that
alpha males.
Yeah. But as I got older, you feel me? I realized, to be tough when necessary is required, but the tough guy don't normally last as long as the smart guy. You feel me? Like tough guy get knocked off quick. So being quick to want to be all front and center, that you ain't gonna win like that. So it's like, I mean, yeah, we can say you was tough, but like that don't make you a man. You kind of really got out of dealing with all your real responsibilities as a man, like all the shit that we don't really talk about. Like, so I feel like now my outlook on what a man is has evolved to basically someone who, to sum it up, handle their business. Like we all have objectives we need to conquer. We all know what we need to do, but it's like not avoiding your responsibilities and not stopping until it's done. Like whether it be if something you want to do or don't want to do. You feel me? Maybe it's like for example, going and taking for my case, state exam. You feel me? That's not something that's right in front of me, but that's something I gotta go. I know I need to get it done, so I need to go. You feel me? Go about handling it. You feel me? But it's not gonna be just sitting in front of me. Okay, here you go. Your assignment. Do this. Nah. It's, you feel me? You gotta know what you need to do to get to where you're trying to get to. You feel me? You can't. Ain't a woman going to follow behind and submit to no man who can't, like you said, lead. Like you feel me? Like whether it be you're not a vocal leader, but you leading by example. You handling your business. You might not be the best teacher or you feel me, explainer or whatever the case, but like your actions are showing that okay, he handling his business, he's not avoiding his problems, he's not, you feel me, like I just feel like standing, like just conquering, like not necessarily on like other people in a bad way, but just conquering your objective, you feel me, as you move right in this thing we call life.
Nah, for shit, but nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think we all thought a man was supposed to be like some macho shit.
Yeah.
Stone folks staying stone. Yeah, you fucking talk.
Baby,
Stone cold in the face of death.
Sound like you big by
Yeah, okay, you talking to me.
in the moment.
But I feel like as we all got older, like we all started to understand like it's a whole lot more being a man than physical attributes.
Yeah.
Shit, so
I feel like just being a person, niggas be worried about other shit. Niggas don't even be having let alone priorities, they moral compass aligned. They don't even be worried about shit for real. Niggas just be out here bullshit. Don't even just like, they just not a good person.
Yeah. But do you think that go back to like, alright, so you run into a person that you feel like that's what you just was describing. Do you feel like the person wasn't taught right, or they just decided just to use their free will, just fuck up with you? Just because you probably didn't know, you probably know somebody that you probably grew up with, you probably knew how they was raised versus what they turned out to be.
True. Honestly, I think it's, I know somebody. Damn. Okay. So
I ain't really get down on the couch.
I think it's they using their free will. Shit just be handed to them. They just be out here living. I know a couple people. They just might have been misguided, but I don't know. Niggas don't be having their head on.
I can respect that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I know somebody that I ain't gonna really necessarily say that he was misguided in a sense. But I would say that he was misloved. I feel like he wasn't loved correctly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was misunderstood as a child. And it carried on to his adulthood, and he ended up making some mistakes. But right now, where he is, bro, he transformed his life.
Yeah.
I can say, bro, man, right now to the
Somebody,
yeah, I ain't gonna say nobody name.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I'm talking about, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like he had the free will to decide to make the decision that landed him where he was at, but then he also had the free will, you know what I'm saying, to bounce back from that shit. From I want to say the shit that he taught, you know what I'm saying, his core values and shit like that. So I feel like when you do get lost in the wilderness, like yeah, you should go back to like what you know what you taught. And sometimes that shit is yeah.
They gonna say it's slow, taste the word.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's no free will. People just fucking off the chances.
yeah.
We all fucking off chances.
So, can I throw a question in there?
Yeah.
As a man,
Okay.
how do you feel like you're supposed to be taught?
You supposed to be what?
Like,
Taught.
how are you supposed to be taught? Like, how you supposed to be taught?
Oh,
And can a woman teach a man
a woman teacher, man.
how to be a man?
I'm gonna just say,
I can't say
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go and say no, and I'm gonna say a woman can't teach a man. I think that Trey said better than I do, but women tend to act off emotion when it comes to certain things. And I ain't gonna lie. I know men get riled up in the heat of the moment when it comes to certain things, but sometimes you'll have that man that's heated up in that situation, and he'll take that split second to think about it, like, you know what I'm saying, and he not finna engage into what's going on.
way out of sight.
Where it's like if it's the opposite shoe on the foot, and it's probably two women bickering per se, then things probably gonna escalate because it's emotions involved. They're not finna let that shit go. And I feel like being a man, you gotta be able to have complete understanding and complete control of your emotions.
I don't feel like a woman can do it simply because, like, she may have, you know, masculine qualities, or she might have grew up in a way that, you know, she might not have been around many women, so she kind of understands how a man lives. But like, we could say, for example, like, she teaching her son something. It might be, I'm teaching her how to be a man day to day. But tomorrow, tomorrow her feeling, like, how her mood is, gonna most likely determine how she interact with people around. You feel me? So the next day, this might be my baby today, but yesterday was tough love day, and it's like daddy ain't gonna switch back and forth like that throughout the day. So it's gonna be like, if it's that, it's gonna be some days or some weeks where you really like, you feeling like you being battle tested every day, or at least that's what it felt like to me. Like, that's what nigga, I was gonna do it. So it's like my mama couldn't come save me, and mama if you showing too much, like you hurting or you in discomfort, she gonna be a mama. You feel me? She gonna call you. She gonna make sure that nothing's wrong. But as a dad, know that you might be upset, but ain't nothing wrong with you. You good. You just not comfortable right now, which that's what you need to grow. You feel me? And the man can bring that up, like a young man can figure out how to manipulate the situation. Like, as far as like if his mom was the one trying to teach him how to be a man, cause he'll be able to figure out what her. Cause don't nobody know their mama better than, especially their sons. Like, they you know your mama. Like, you know, like, so he gonna be able to manipulate the situation, get him out of stuff once he wanna start really doing things and like really having his way. He not gonna be stupid, but he gonna, when he starts dealing with other men, I ain't gonna lie, he gonna be able to rule away. Well, he gonna get dealt with. It's gonna be, I hate to be him. You feel me? And it's like, hey, so
I can agree with that. I ain't gonna care.
So in some cases, it's like it always has to be a male presence.
The reason being for a male presence though is because also you gotta realize like that mama not gonna encounter some of the things that you're gonna encounter as a young man.
Yeah,
she a female, we're gonna have different encounters. She's not gonna know how to explain you through that. So
a whole bunch more yeses than we gonna get.
Yeah,
all I'm gonna know.
Let's say something. On my soul, that was like we gonna get a lot more rejection than they would.
A lot of time.
It's true.
You really can't learn that from a woman.
Yeah.
That's your basic way of getting through life is through yes and no. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Make the
man.
right decision.
But I ain't gonna lie.
As a black man,
I am gonna say I won't be half of our mothers.
You can learn from a woman though.
Most definitely.
Nah, I was raised
Not how to be a
strictly
man,
on-
though.
Yeah.
I
was raised by my mama for the.
Yeah, I was raised by my mom.
Yeah.
The disagreements on it because I ain't had like for no period of time.
We for shit show. We is not bashing women.
Yeah,
Or single
man.
mothers.
I was
I was a single mother household.
We was just answering the question.
You feel me?
my whole life single mother.
But nah, like I feel like I ain't gonna lie.
I understand that.
I learned a whole lot from my mom. You
My mom taught me how to
know
drive.
what I'm saying? And like the shit that I learned from my mom will be it's some shit that she probably would never even think of.
She taught you indirectly.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what
They do
I'm
that
saying?
too.
She taught me without even trying to teach me.
Mm.
Really,
Kids
both of my
always-
parents did because I kind of really
watching it.
I listen to them, but I also watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watch. I did a lot of therapy, so it's like a lot of the stuff that my parents did, or like how they raised me. Like I look at it as it's all trial and error.
Facts.
Somebody knows this shit don't work. It's just your philosophy and your way of raising your offspring. So it's just like they was both young, and I feel like me paying attention to the mistakes that they made and feeling like where I would have did things differently taught me a whole lot and gave me a different perspective and perspective of regardless of the mistakes.
I say disagrees only because I had my uncles like only so much in range. Every day to day and telling me to get out my feelings, get just hard, think directly, don't think off impulse. I was actually talking to my mother, don't hit them till they hit you. I became cold that way because if a nigga strike me, they're gonna really hit. And they ain't gonna touch me no more. So it was like I say it's all perspective. I say it's like all of the person. But like in values, she was directly telling me, look at this man here. Look at this man here. Think about this man when you doing this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't and she never was big on religion. So it was just like she was a conscious. You know what I'm saying? So it was never no real intrusive dog like when I came into it, man, like anything. So it was like I can't say it's like that because that's how I see her and she raised the majority of the family. Of my like you talk to anybody, she's the one who did it or this or that. You feel me? But I've seen why women can't raise men. You feel me? Even just off her teaching. You feel me? Off of just like what she doing. Like, all right, well, if it wasn't you, if you ain't do this and I know what I'm saying some shit like that, it wouldn't be that way because a man would have been there. You feel me? But yeah, I say yes they can, but sometimes yeah, for the most part of it, no, you gonna be a man. Always be a male figure somehow. Somebody look at to give you that just mind, that, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I never think off impulse, you know what I'm saying, to act off the instinct but never act off of the anger, you know what I'm saying, never just act off the manner of being, fuck like, the fuck something out, you know what I'm saying, don't have the reaction without the action, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have that type of, that's man.
I'm gonna go as a man, as a father. I'm gonna go as a father trying to groom his son into a man. I feel like you have to teach your son the skills of hunting. I think let that sink in for us. The skills of hunting. What you have to do when you hunt?
Survive. That's not
Be patient. It goes a long way. Like I said, but when it comes to being a man, it's a long list. It's a long ass list when it comes to being a man. So it's like it goes on and on and on. So like all these shit we saying is like it all comes together. It all ties into a knot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like basically teaching them how to hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like you look on the movies and shit, or on the video games, or shit in real life, like when they be like people in the country, and they out there with that gun, or they out there on that farm or whatever, man. They just out in the country. Yeah. I ain't even just country, it's just. I'm just using that as an example.
Nah, I understand.
But yeah, I think teaching like the tactical skills to hunt.
It's just kind of like
Know when to execute, know when to.
motherfucking Karate Kid. Nigga learning all that shit and thought it was useless until it was time to put the jacket on. Oh shit. Nigga hit the whole move like, oh shit. Take the jacket off and go wax. Oh shit.
I used to train like a
Take it out.
I used to be holding.
And that nigga doing that shit for
Split. I'm talking about I'm doing a split holding books. Fucking
Wait a minute,
split.
what?
Bro, I used to think I was gonna be a monk. I was trying to be I was doing this to myself. I wanted to be an assassin.
You wanna say this?
I used to practice kung fu on my cousins. I used to beat their
That's
ass.
what you used to do?
You used to be a
I thought I was gonna be a WWE superstar, bro.
Man,
Oh,
you
just
just need to meet the
Nah,
right nigga.
like I used to practice on them because I couldn't just fight my little brothers all the time. I get in trouble.
Star.
Nah, this is just me.
Throwing their ass.
The jumping off shit, putting their ass in submissions,
They gonna do the same
the
thing.
drop kicking their ass, everything.
Oh my god.
That what you wanted to be when they asked you when you was a kid?
Nah, I told them I wanted to be a rock star. I was gonna dye my hair green. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, now I'm really interested though.
bro.
When I got asked in school, what y'all said y'all wanted to be?
I said that or a doctor.
I used to say I want to design cars. That's why you saying like
I said a basketball player.
What is it?
or baseball player.
President of basketball player. I
I ain't
said.
gonna lie, boy. I was thinking big, but I told him I wanted to be a lawyer, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
For a lawyer?
Nah,
Lawyer?
I know more.
You like to argue?
Nigga, I was in a suit every time we had career.
My niggas every time we see the boy, I'm gonna be a lawyer.
I would said pastor, judge, every time.
That's crazy. I said a football player, but the first thing I had said was a philanthropist.
I don't even know what that is. I know what it is, but I don't remember what that is.
That's the people that basically give away
Like
their
yeah,
wealth.
you get back to the like you
Give away their wealth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I told him I was gonna be rich. Bro, like I used to be arrogant, something.
I didn't think it was
He said,
I ain't, you know, this nigga was watching Street Flavor as a young nigga.
Bro, that shit used to come on,
I wanted to
bro.
be rich. This nigga ain't thinking of career or nothing. He's talking to be rich.
I was rich. By the time I got up by 4th grade, I told him I was gonna be a rapper. But I told him I got to like high school and shit. My mama told me that shit wasn't gonna cook. She said, shit, you gotta come up with something better than that. By high school, I started telling niggas I was gonna be a chiropractor.
A live performance from Bari Ball Out, My Dark Twisted Tendencies.
Killing me tonight.
Real man, a bit damaged. I got a lot on my hammers, bitch. Watch your tone, cause I own where you're standing. Rest your feet when you're Paris, so have a seat. Excuse my French, but this lit like made for we. I'm trying to make a few meal like I was prepping for the week. The survival of the fittest, right here for the weak. Lean, this shit might strike a nerve and hit you like a bee sting. Tie down your knowledge to restraints look like a G-string. The words for turning points to looking like 360. Defy my culture, what you smoke, I bring Chief Keef. Or Cheech and Chong to each his own. I brought a knee along. Cherry red thumb made me go wrong. I made her sing a song. The glizzy mom won't make it home. Shoot through my pantaloons. 1 minute hit, the next you're gone. Guess it's crossing roads. Damn, another one done bit the dust. When your name bring a commotion, make it hard to fuss. And when these people claim they feel you, make it hard to touch. Leaning hard off Akiana, need to buy a crutch. Age 10, got the world doubled up. Damn, now we sipping our coffee cups. I ain't trying to get started up, but I'm on some king shit. But I'm really stepping like I'm Spartacus. She said it's really monogamous.
But what would you do if all these random bitches start popping up, nigga?
Damn, my reality just set in. X on my back, I'm really a feeling. My mama always told me life could change in a second. She see me turn gangster when my pop, I went to heaven. My daddy died, to be honest, I could care less. Like Pocket was your mama when I jotted down the address. Cause where the hell he was at when I was pissing on my mattress? All the time that I was sleeping, bullet holes was in my headrest. I might not get it, it's for a few of us. Right now I'm dreaming about me and my listed smoking on this tour bus. In a blue tux, red flag, white forces, no Ku Klux. I ain't never seen you in your gang with no bucks. But see, we like Giannis and Middleton, too clutch. And I can just tell by the way that you hold it, you ain't shot one. One on top already, so when you squeeze it, pop one. Think I'm ready to turn Freddy and murk one. Told Zoe, hold it steady, he next to me with shotguns. To tell the true truth, my brother and bottle wine. Smoke like Jamaican Don Dada, hit up Lil Joe Don. See, we do this shit for fun. See, I ain't in there making crumb. I'ma tell it what it is, better take it as it comes. She talking nasty and me, I think she drunk off this rum. But I know she see me stunned cause her boyfriend was a bum.
I won't hide the ways I've tried it. Just not right. It's killing me tonight.
Man was a subject. Man is the narrative.
Yeah, man was subject.
And it's a man's word.
But it
It don't mean nothing.
Yeah, it won't
It
be.
don't mean nothing.
Goddamn thing.
I ain't got my drink.
Well, however James Brown said that
Praise
shit.
him.
Appreciate y'all watching for the Most Pope Podcast.
Yeah, check back with us next time.
Picasso, check it out.
See y'all soon, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, you heard me?
Stallion 3. You feel me?
Hit the notifications, goddamn.
Hey,
Hit that bell so
like,
you
subscribe, and
every
share,
time you want to
man.
get posed, you already know, goddamn. We
The
right on.
next
Don't
morning.
get posed.
Hit, brush that mouth
was
though.
God.
And that
Get
mouth.
Don't get the mouth posed.
Switch that mouth white.
Don't forget that tongue.
Floss too.
Scrape it.
Scrape that motherfucker.
Some of y'all be having dinner in your teeth.